2, 1, and we're live.
Okay.
I'd like to go first, Craig, with EuroAsia Scrum.
Yeah. I'm working on cucumber features as a chore for the OSRA project, and there's some discussion on how we should proceed with the partners model. There's some fields in there that, for historical reasons, are fixed. So they're like ID fields that represent a certain province.
Oh yes. Yeah.
And there's discussion on whether this should be set up in the database and then the active record model should be read-only, or whether certain fields shouldn't be able to be updated. And I think I don't think making active record read-only is a good idea, because we may want to add new states in the future if there's geopolitical changes, or if the system was extended for other functionality. But we also need to do some sort of checks to make sure that these fields can't be updated through the web interface, I think. Or that they're not easily changed. I think the code and the two fields are basically linked to each other quite strongly in the database, and they can't change because they've been used historically in other applications. So once we clarify that, we can write more cucumber tests and RSpec tests to make sure that behavior is implemented. And then I think, rather than submit the whole thing as one massive pull request, I'm going to suggest that we do a pull request for each feature that we implement, and then people can get involved and do a bit of git pong on it. And there's not one massive pull request with lots of models changed and lots of little things changed. We've got discrete changes. So I'm going to post those suggestions later and see how we get on. There's nothing blocking me at all.
All right. Oh, that's good. Yeah, it did sound like the issue with the states was blocking you, but it sounds like you can make a lot of progress, but before that's resolved.
Yeah, I guess it's blocking me in a way that it needs other people's input, but it's just general. We're aware that there's a problem, and there's stuff that we can get on with in the meantime.
Great. Okay. Well, I haven't much update because I haven't done anything on Agile Ventures since the last EuroAsia Scrum. Plans. No definite plans. So. Except for the next plan is to run this Scrum in 24 hours time. So slightly boring update. Same update as yesterday, I'm afraid. But there we are. Okay, well, I'll stop the recording there, and